it's interestingly, it was actually my trans partner who blocked me from medically transitioning. So I felt like, if only I could live as a man, if I could fully transition, if I could become a man. And at the time, I truly believed that I would become a man. I believed that my partner had become a woman and that they were fully and truly a woman. And I wanted that too. I had quite a bit of magical thinking, like you take the pill, you get the surgery, and you literally become that thing. That was my belief at the time. And so I was like, I want that ritual, I want that magic, I want to do this, and I want to become a man and live as a man. And when I expressed that and started talking to my partner about our insurance and what it would take to get the hormones and the surgeries, and there's different kinds of surgeries you can get as a woman to transition and live as a trans man. And we started having this conversation, and at first it was quite factual. We were discussing the logistics of it, and then suddenly in the middle of the conversation my partner's eyes glazed over and they started crying and screaming and saying things like what happened? I don't want this. Why did this happen? Who mutilated my body? What happened to my body? And just went into this fully somatic embodied expression of regret and horror and shock too. And it was like a part of them had just realized that they had transitioned. And so, so then they started begging me not to do it. They were like, "Don't do this. It's like horrible. My body is mutilated." And I mean, I'm just kind of describing it calmly, but it was the most raw physical expression of pain and regret and despair that I had ever experienced in another person. And I was completely taken aback by that. On one level, just the intensity of it. I've never seen anybody express pain and regret so physically and so intensely. And on the other side, just the fact that this was completely impossible in my worldview.
Yeah.
Now, this was somebody who had for years now, this was several years into our relationship. So for years, they had been the shining role model and the shining example of a perfect transitioning success story, doing advocacy work and, showing the happiness that comes with it. And now all of a sudden, I'm just being faced with this and being told, don't transition.